one thing about Columbus that, undeniably, really, he set up this Columbian Exchange, this permanent trade relationship between Europe, Africa, and the Americas. And, Columbus is the one started and creates, really the beginning of this globalized world that we see today. And so you see the exchange of crops like today, bananas, sugar, peaches. These are all things that grow very well in the new world, but they came from the old world. Bananas and sugar and peaches are not indigenous to the new world. These are being brought from Europe and Africa and Asia. Now, then I tell people, imagine Italian food without tomatoes. Well, before the Columbian Exchange, Italian food did not have tomatoes. There were no tomatoes, okay? Or at least not over there. So tomatoes, corn, which outside the United States they call maize, and then, of course, tobacco. So these crops are going back and forth, and we see that, okay, so this is, now these things can grow in new places. Then we see animals, horses are being brought from the old world to the new world, and also are shaping the lives of Native Americans. Now, a lot of times there's this idea of history that the Europeans just came in, they killed all the Native Americans, stole all their stuff, and there you go. But Native American societies were impacted by Europeans, like, as a result of the horse, the Plains Indians created a whole new lifestyle that was centered around buffalo hunting. And of course, this was the lifestyle that was ended with the transcontinental railroads in the late 19th century. But it wasn't like these Indians had been living this lifestyle, forever. They had been living this lifestyle for a fixed amount of time, and this lifestyle had been heavily influenced by Europeans. So the turkey, which I believe Benjamin Franklin wanted to be our national animal. Here's something that actually comes from the Americas. And so then diseases. Now, from the old world, you've got all of these diseases. Let's see, do I need to press it one more time? Well, it's supposed to. Okay. Well, just take my word for it. There are a bunch of diseases that should be coming through, but okay. So from the old world, I don't know what's happening there. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa, but lots of diseases. It's supposed to scroll, but it's not. Now, the new world, we got a handful of diseases for you. I'll see your smallpox and all of this other stuff, and we'll raise you syphilis. So even diseases, microorganisms are being traded in this Columbian Exchange. And although a lot of Indians died from these diseases, it wasn't necessarily on purpose.